Before installing, you need to become familiar with the major components of your dual flush converter. The converter has an upper housing and base that detach with a simple twist, a button assembly for flushing, and an optional cam adjuster. The button, plastic nut, and control box make up the button assembly. Begin by turning off the water supply and holding the handle down to empty the tank. Remove the flapper, chain, and handle. Disconnect the button and separate the upper housing from the base of the dual flush converter. Slide the base over the overflow tube and lightly tap into place. Do not press down hard. Make sure that the blue dome gasket completely seals the flush valve. Check for creases or gaps where the blue gasket seals the flapper hole. If there's any gap around the overflow tube, use the cam to fill in the space at the largest opening of the gap. Slide the black rubber ring onto the overflow tube to create a slight downward pressure on the base. Pull the zip tie to tighten. Attach the upper housing unit to the base and twist to lock it into place. It can lock by twisting in any direction, but position it with the button cable in mind. Remove the plastic nut from the handle. Insert the button through the hole and hand tighten the nut. Before attaching the cable box, straighten the cable to find your best path to the button. Make sure the cable isn't twisted, kinked, or interfering with the operation of the fill valve. Attach the control box to the button. Reattach the refill tube to the overflow tube and turn on the water to fill the tank. When the tank is filled, adjust the top of the blue float so that it is a ½ inch below the water line. For optimum full flush, leave the green slide at the factory setting, 1 click up from the bottom. Drop several pieces of paper into the toilet. Press and release the quick flush button. No need to hold the button in. If the paper does not flush out, wait for the tank to refill, then lower the blue float and press the quick flush button again. After installation, check for leaks by placing a pencil mark at the top of the water level in your tank and check after 10 minutes. If the level has dropped, you will need to reseat the base, making sure the blue dome gasket completely seals the flush valve.